Hello, hello. Welcome to Real Talks with WUNDT. I'm your host, Dr. WUNDT. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscription button. Stay updated on the now time with the current episodes and whatnot. The more subscribers, the many joys to be had by all. And if you like what I'm doing, hit the like button. Please hook it up. The more likes, the merrier. And wanted to let everyone know my book Proverbs by Richard Wislocki. It's come out in stores a couple weeks ago. You can get it on Amazon.com or BarnesandNobles.com. Please support my art, people. Buy this book. You won't regret it. It's 222 pages of wisdom. And it's just a good read to have by all. There's something in there for everyone. If you want to learn how to make good love, buy that book. It's a great read. Support my arts. Please support my arts. I'm trying to make a living off of this. And I need your help. And it's a good book to have on your shelf. You might actually learn something. Do it. Do it now. Please. For the sake of love, do it. All right, this next episode's called Queensday, and this is how it goes. In Amsterdam, I was in Amsterdam one year for Queen's Day, and Queen's Day is like our 4th of July is like their Queen's Day. It's like the big party day, national holiday, and I went to this rave that was like 22,000 people rave. It was the big rave of in Amsterdam that one night, and Ronnie Size was playing in the Jungle Room. He was the main headliner, and it was an amazing party. And I was in Europe, and I was traveling around with some students, and went to this party at Queen's Day. So forward a year later, I'm sitting in a bar with my boy 9X, and he introduces me to his friend Kim, and we're in Lower East Side, Manhattan. We're now in New York City. A year later from Queen's Day, and he introduces me to his friend, this girl Kim, and I'm just like, "Hey, how's it going?" We hit it off. We were rapping pretty hard, and somehow we got on the subject of Amsterdam and Queen's Day, and she's like, "I love Queen's Day." I was like, "Oh yeah, I love Queen's Day too." I go, "I was just there last year for the big party," and she's like, "So was I." I go, "Did you go to the Ronnie Size party?" She's like, "Yeah," and I'm like, "Wait a second." I go, "You were wearing black combat boots with dark jeans and a silver shirt, silver shiny shirt." She goes, "How the heck did you know that?" I go, "Because I was dancing right next to you all night long." So here I am a year later in a bar in Manhattan, and I bump into someone that I was dancing next to, that I remembered I was dancing next to, and I remembered her outfit from a year earlier at some rave. And she's like, "That's freaking crazy." She's like, "That's so crazy." So after the bar, uh 9X had to split. He had to go home, and me and Kim, we went back to her apartment, and she wanted to get her photos to see if I was in her photos from that night. And she whips out her photo album, and she gets to the Queen's Day pictures, and there I am. I'm like in every single one of her photos from that night. I'm there, or like half in the shot. You know what I'm saying? Just standing there, lurking, and like we danced next to each other all night long. And I remember her specifically. You know, you never forget people you share flow with on the floor. So we boned. So we boned. We had to do it. You know what I'm saying? The connection was just too freaky. It was so random, but not random. It had to be done, and we got it on like a pack of wild dogs. And that's the whole story about Queen's Day. And she was an amazing artist. We did a lot of art collabs together and stuff. And then she ended up meeting some guy who she fell in love with from Colorado and moved to Colorado. I never saw her again. But if you're watching this, Kim, I love you, and Hope you're doing well in life. And I still think that's just hysterical how we met and everything fell into place and we ended up doing the deed because of this strange connection. But I was in every single one of her photographs. It was like unbelievable, but totally believable. Totally believable. Totally believable. All right, that's all I got, people. Queen's Day. Blessings, 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 love, 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 joy, 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 more love, more love, more love. I love you. I love you. I do.